maybe I was not thought of or looked at or allowed to be looked at. I've known darkness in my life, but that was the darkest period.
Inside Johnny Depp's lavish lifestyle, mansions, cars, and a $650 million fortune. What if I told you the real-life Captain Jack Sparrow doesn't just sail the seas on screen, but lives like royalty off camera? We're talking private islands, vintage cars, million-dollar wine collections, and even launching a man's ashes into the sky with a custom-built cannon. Johnny Depp isn't just a Hollywood legend, he's an enigma. And today, we're diving headfirst into his extravagant, mysterious, and often unbelievable lifestyle. But hey, before we crack open a $30,000 bottle of wine, metaphorically of course, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Every new subscriber helps me buy more coffee, which I need to survive these wild celebrity rabbit holes. Thanks in advance for fueling the madness. Rise of a rebel star. Johnny Depp didn't exactly glide into fame on a red carpet. Born in Owensboro, Kentucky in 1963, he grew up bouncing between homes and states before settling in Florida. Music was his first love. At 12, he got a guitar and never looked back. He dropped out of high school to chase rock star dreams with his band, The Kids. But the universe had other plans. Thanks to a chance connection with Nicolas Cage, yes, that Nicolas Cage, Depp landed a small role in A Nightmare on Elm Street. One horror flick later, and Hollywood had found its next heartthrob. By the late 80s, he was making $45,000 an episode on 21 Jump Street, cementing himself as a teen idol. But Depp had no interest in being just another pretty face on a poster, breaking the mold and bank accounts. Instead of cashing in on his good looks, Depp chose the path of the weird and wonderful. He teamed up with director Tim Burton for Edward Scissorhands, and suddenly, Hollywood realized he could act. Really act. From there, he built a career playing misfits, eccentrics, and legends. He earned $5 million for Nick of Time, $10 million for Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, and a mind-blowing $60 million for Dead Man's Chest. Oh, and let's not forget Alice in Wonderland, which brought in a cool $55 million. All told, Depp has reportedly earned over $650 million throughout his career. But due to some, let's say, pirate-level spending habits, his current net worth floats around $150 to $200 million. Still not bad, considering he once spent $3 million to shoot a friend's ashes out of a cannon. But more on that later. His real estate looks like a James Bond villain's dream. Imagine owning not just a home, but an entire village. In 2001, Depp bought a 37-acre estate in the south of France that included a restored 19th century village, complete with guest houses, staff quarters, and a vineyard. He spent over $10 million restoring it, adding grottos, canopy beds, and al fresco dining areas worthy of royalty. He listed it for $25 million in 2015, but when no one bit, he casually raised the price to $55 million in 2021. Because why not? In Los Angeles, Depp bought 5 adjacent penthouses in the Eastern Columbia building for over $7 million. Think Art Deco luxury with industrial edge, exposed brick, soaring ceilings, and a rooftop saltwater pool with panoramic views of LA. He later sold the whole collection for about $11 million. Oh, and don't forget his private island in the Bahamas, because no pirate would be complete without a secret tropical base, the Garage of Dreams. Depp's car collection is basically a museum of horsepower and swagger. He's got everything from a 1959 Chevrolet Corvette, pure muscle car nostalgia, to a Rolls-Royce Wraith worth $350,000. So smooth it's like driving your living room through a cloud. There's a Ferrari 488 Spider that goes 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds, a Porsche 911 Carrera S for Sunday joyrides, and even a BMW 7 Series for when he wants to feel like a dignified CEO with a wild past. Not into sports cars? No problem. Depp also rolls deep in a Range Rover Vogue and a Cadillac Escalade, both packing enough luxury to double as 5-star hotel rooms, spending like a pirate king. Johnny Depp's monthly expenses once clocked in at an eye-watering $2 million. Here's the breakdown. $30,000 per month on wine. Yes, you heard that right. That's about 600 bottles, or one really, really fancy one. $200,000 per month for private jets, because first class is too mainstream. $150,000 per month for security. Can't blame him considering the headlines. $300,000 per month for his 40-person staff, including chefs, assistants, and people who probably just tell him he looks cool. And then there's the canon story. To honor his late friend Hunter S. Thompson, Depp spent $3 million launching the journalist's ashes into the sky. Most people send flowers. Depp sends fireworks with cremains. A love life straight out of a tabloid soap opera, Johnny's romances have been as dramatic as any Hollywood blockbuster. He married makeup artist Lori Ann Allison in 1983, but that ended before his breakout. Then came flings with Jennifer Grey, Sherilyn Fenn, and his famously intense love affair with Winona Ryder, who inspired his Winona Forever tattoo, which later became Wino Forever, because life. Then came Kate Moss, the supermodel storm, followed by a long-term relationship with French actress Vanessa Paradis, with whom he had 2 children, including the Idol star Lily Rose Depp. And of course, Amber Heard. Their whirlwind marriage turned into a public legal firestorm. From abuse allegations to countersuits, it all exploded in a 2022 defamation trial that gripped the internet. The final verdict? Depp was awarded $10 million, while Heard got $2 million in a countersuit. And TikTok had a field day. The artist returns, but not where you'd expect. While Hollywood slammed doors, Depp pivoted to art, music, and European cinema. He starred as King Louis XV in Jean du Barry, opened art exhibits featuring his paintings of pop culture icons, and even returned to directing with Modi, a biopic about Italian painter Amedeo Modigliani. And just recently, he's filming a thriller called Day Drinker with Penelope Cruz, sporting a brand new look that screams, mystery uncle who plays blues at dive bars, in the best way possible. Legacy of a legend. Love him or hate him, Johnny Depp remains one of the most fascinating figures in entertainment. He's played guitar with rock legends, built mansions from scratch, lost fortunes, and gained global admiration. He's been a heartthrob, a misfit, a court headline, and always an icon. Depp's story is messy, lavish, mysterious, and endlessly watchable, just like his movies. So, what do you think about Johnny Depp's wild lifestyle? Is it inspiring? Insane? Both? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Seriously, each subscription helps me buy more coffee. And with Johnny's spending habits, I'm gonna need a double shot just to keep up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.